Southeast. We've not heard that we're still under South.
And then, for instance, the North Central, they've not produced any presidency. And if Nigeria is 6 geopolitical zones, we've had the Northwest, we've had the Southwest. So we have 2 zones from the Northeast and the North Central. By the Laulu Akonde justice agitation, the Northeast and the North Central can vie for the presidency. The Southeast can vie for the presidency. These are the 3 zones that have not had a shot at the presidency since 1999. In our Igbo parlance, we say so we have 6 geopolitical zones. 3 have taken a shot at the presidency. 2 from the north and 1 from the south has not had a shot. Of them are qualified to contest in 2027. But if we look at it the way it's supposed to be, Tinubu is gradually fixing Nigeria, and he believes that his agenda can continue, and if the people want him, then he can continue.
Okay, if the people want him, he can continue. I think that's fair enough. But in a nation like ours, where a lot of factors come to play in deciding who gets the seat at the end of the day, it's very difficult to go with that narrative, but it's all good. We look forward to that. Okay, still around politics, we come home now as part of efforts to strengthen the PDP in Abia North. The chairman, Abraham Ama, has advocated for forgiveness amongst all members of the party as a way to regain power. He stated this during a strategic stakeholders meeting organized by a former member who represented Arochukwu-Honfia Federal Constituency in the National Assembly, Abu Konkole, at his country home in Arochukwu. Ama regretted how the people who benefited a lot from the party had decided to pay back with evil, left the party even when they were not in any way offended. He, however, said the party has learned from its past mistake in the last election. He maintained that only credible candidates will henceforth emerge in future primaries and assured the stakeholders that Abia North will definitely receive its fair share of opportunities under his leadership. Let's listen to Abraham Ama.
I stand here as the party chairman to appeal to each and every one of us. For those of us who are here, let's forgive ourselves and move forward. When I was campaigning to become the state chairman, for me, my prayer was not, I must win this election. That was not my prayer. I told God that if PDP is a third party and that it requires a chairman that will take it to the cemetery and bury, I don't want to be that chairman. I also told God that if I will emerge as a chairman and I in office, I don't want to emerge as a chairman. So I want to assure you that we are going to win back power in the name of God. Yeah.
Absence. An internal democracy. We have spoken it, and the third party chairman has promised that, and that is the way to go, so that the PDP can stop being a breeding ground for that political parties to come and poach.
My papa na building contractor. Him dey build fine house for people and companies there. And na Lafarge Eco Planet Unisem, him dey always use build them. I ask am why. Him talk say Eco Planet Unisem dey protect our environment. When I grow up, me sef wan be building contractor like my papa because I go like help make the future safe too.
Lafarge Unisem.
That we can hear some cheering youths from PDP. It's wonderful that PDP is finding a voice from Abia North. Abraham Ama, most of us who were former members of PDP, we appreciate the fact of his emergence because he has remained one of the vocal voices of PDP, and deservedly so. He ought to be the chairman. And I want to congratulate him and so many of my friends who are serving under his leadership. The first fault I find in his strategy for rebuilding the party with so many people and then be the chairman of the reconciliation. And bashing him everywhere. So we wish PDP well. They need to put their ass together because Governor Alex Oti has made a remarkable impression in terms of provision of social amenities, infrastructure, and elevated governance. He has some deficits in terms of accountability, transparency. People are asking questions about the cost of governance, cost of contracts, the people who are doing these contracts, and
the only time I've met few of them was during the media chat with the governor, where few of them, come to join the governor. Apart from that, no meeting point. You know what I mean by meeting point. I hope that in the new year, the governor will find a way to speak to his men to say, look, you need to come closer to the people. This is not Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt. You need to bend down low, okay? You need to come down to the people's level. Pressmen need to know you. Media houses need to know you. You need to come around and explain what the governor is doing. But it looks as if the entire communication is centered around Ferdinand Ekoma. I do not know if it is the policy, if it's from the governor, or is the people around that have decided, let Ferdinand be doing the talking. I don't know. He was elected at the Ohaneze Ndigbo General Assembly meeting, which held at the Old Government Lodge in Enugu. He was elected by consensus. The election was witnessed by governors of Enugu, Imo, Anambra, as well as senators, leaders from the southeast. The guy really seemed to be a consensus candidate. Yeah. Well, Prince Oke Nwadinobi from Abia State was elected as National Deputy President. Emeka Sibedu from Anambra is the new SecGen. Chidera Anieke from Enugu was elected National Treasurer. Ezechukwu Ezechi from Imo State, National Publicity Secretary. Okeugu from Boni, National Legal Advisor. The position of Deputy Secretary General was zoned to Delta State and others. Speaking on behalf of the new executives, Senator Mbata thanked the outgoing executive. A new sheriff is in town.
Well, that's lovely. It's very cheering to note that finally an Ikwere man is President General of Ohaneze to be the president. The presidential address of Omenazo touched me so much, and I think we should read it. He was so passionate about his agenda for Ohaneze that I feel that Senator Azotambata should reach out to him and probably share some of his ideas with him, since he has emerged as a consensus candidate. I also commend Sir Mike Mbama Okiro, who was accused of being from Imo State and stopped by the courts, and he, as a statesman, agreed that he will step down from the contest until the outcome of the courts. I think I want to advise him to just abandon the whole court process.
What if he used the court process as an excuse not to get into?
He's actually an illustrious son of Ikwere from their soil in Obiabo, who is the president. So he put to rest the fact that Rivers is not part of Ohaneze. One section 11 of the, and especially our brothers from the Niger and Ikwere and other neighboring Igbo-speaking communities of Rivers are members of Ohaneze Ndigbo. The amendment was done in 1976 to add them to Ohaneze Ndigbo. And then section 2 sub 3 also provided for the rotational presidency, which has now acknowledged that it is the turn of Rivers State, especially the Igbo-speaking part, which has been marginalized, mainly as Southeast region. So the agenda is not just about Biafra. The Biafra we believe today as Ndigbo is that we are part of Nigeria, and nobody can deprive us of our Nigerianness. We will continue to advance the cause of one Nigeria, because the Igbos will benefit in one integrated Nigeria than the exclusion of having Biafra and all that. So the Biafra of today is the Biafra of the heart, the Biafra of social justice, the Biafra of recognition that Ndi Igbo are part of Nigeria, and whatever fair share that is ours should be given to us, especially the exalted office of the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria until an Igbo man becomes a peer. And he told us that the reason why he will not work in Aba is that he will hand over power to an Aba person. When an Aba person becomes governor, he will take care of Aba. And he concentrated on a section of the state. And justifiably so, he gave an Aba man power to take care of Aba. So the North probably should also wait for when another Northerner becomes the president of Nigeria.
Are you joking?
So that they can right the wrongs that the South have done to them. Otherwise, until we believe in Nigeria that we are one nation, one people,
true,
and we work according to federal character. What is due for the South should be given to the South. What is due for the North should be given to the North. But if a group of people feel that they can utilize the paraphernalia of power and all their accoutrements of government to favor their own people, other ethnic groups that have not got into power are lining up their own list on how to favor their own ethnic group when they get to power. On our national life, we should not be encouraging nepotism in this country in such a way that everybody feels I can do it, nothing will happen. If you put it to us that you can do it, nothing will happen, we'll wait for our own turn and then we'll retaliate, and it is not the best for us as a country. It is not the best.
It is not. It is not. There was a situation in Zamfara on Saturday where locals are saying that the Air Force, plane mistakenly hit operatives of the Zamfara State Community Protection Guard and some of the residents to Garkara community in Manadun local government area of Zamfara State following a raid by bandits. Locals are saying about 20 lives, were lost. Local vigilante and residents who were mobilized to defend their community were caught in the airstrike. But the Nigerian Air Force has issued a statement yesterday to say that
casualty. The military is somebody's child,
somebody's
husband, somebody's son, somebody's brother and sister, so on and so forth. So, but it is a sad reality that in our country, human lives have been reduced to numbers. In other climes, no matter how infinitesimal the figure of casualty is, there must be names placed to it. But today we've seen 300 lives lost, 400 lives lost, 1,000 lives. It's fake news. It's not true, and we are dragging about human lives. We should have respect for the sanctity of human life. I want to encourage the military as much as they can to avoid
and half of the plantain on the fire.
Think of the efficiency of making a sumptuous plate of afang with just 3,025 naira.
Customer, now 220 naira remain for my hand. I beg, give me periwinkle.
At Rex Insurance, our values of resilience, efficiency, excellence, integrity, and teamwork have remained unwavering since 1918. No matter your business, agriculture, aviation, engineering, general accident, energy, motor and marine, our values and prompt claims payment are your assurance of our commitment to you. Rex Insurance, you're not alone.
Beat the drop with Coke Studio. Buy Coke and you fit get chance to win trip to South Africa, streaming vouchers, VIP festival tickets, plus plenty bracket gifts. Carry your glass bottle, make you scan the QR code waiting for Coke poster. Come put the code waiting under the white crown or carry your plastic bottle.
029 091 6988 1029 0809 666 1029. Hello?
Hello. Hi.
Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
This is Victor.
Go ahead. Please move away from your radio. Thank you.
Alright. I'm very much happy that somebody from the South as a man, as the president of our next team. You people have just said let the people of the South to believe that we are one as a leader. Because most of the times when you go to them, they will tell you, we are not Igbo. Even in business, they will tell you that Igbo, they are very sensitive. When you want to do business, so they are not them, and they will not be part of them. So these are settled everything, and they have just oneness in Igbo land. Beautiful to carry go. Thank you.
All right. Best man, Eruba, what if moving the Ohanese slot to Rivers is a calculated attempt in 2027 to put it on record that Southeast is one. Go ahead.
Okay, good morning.
Morning.
Speak up, please.
Please, I want to really know, is it Tinubu that zone the sort of president of Ohanese in the south, or is it the that?
It's not Tinubu as a person that zoned it, but the governors in the southeast and some stakeholders, including Hope Uzodinma, are those who zoned it to Rivers. So we are thinking that he may be using some of these elements for his own interest. We're not saying it is 100%, but we're just saying that when you're working with a man like Tinubu, every step is a strategy.
I beg to differ with you. Tinubu is not an Igbo man, and there's a law that guides Ohanese in Igbo that President General, which means that is the president he accepts. Thank you.
And that is even more risky.
It is more reassuring that we now have a social-cultural organization that is respected by all and sundry.
No, I love it. Believe me, I love it. But, because I don't trust politicians, by the time you see all governors in the Southeast supporting one man, there is an agenda. I'm not saying that it is what it is. I'm speaking as an individual that when I see the way these governors are moving, I don't trust them. I don't know why. Because over the years, they've always shown that anything
happiness and joy. But let them know that our governor now is working. He's working, but that control I believe. No road there. I don't start my business very well. They don't start. Let them know that one. Say we go still give them. To complete. After that, the people that carry and come for their north. You understand? No problem. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Ono Ikechuku, the surprising aspect of this Nigerian military over the raid in Zamfara. But they are debunking and denying the news. Let's take this call. Hello.
Hello, Anastasia on the money.
Masa, go ahead, please.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, please.
I know you can hear me, but I can't hear you from there.
Yes.
Issue of River State, you could case them from River State. How about the local government? I am telling you about the local government here, 6 people. If you go to Boni Island, one of the farthest local governments in River State, they speak Igbo. You can't teach them with Igbo language. Some part of Thai local government, you can teach them with Igbo language. Some part of Ghana local government, you can't teach with Igbo language. Ahoda, you cannot teach Ahoda with Igbo language. So the 6 people, the only difference is that this is calling from Abasa.
All right.
Rumor Biakane. All those rooms, 90% of Rivers communities are Igbo. With this president, an Igbo, an presidency coming from that side, let me say how much they will do to unify the Igbo people. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Chika Wadema encouraged the remaining PDP members to hold their flag high and not to allow those various parasites who benefited from the party and left again. Now is the time to show political loyalty and strength to the PDP, rather they said. In Ungwa dialect, say, Chineke, my husband, don't carry this one, go me, I don't know. It's all good. Okay,
I had a thought, and I don't know how much time we had, but when SNAP projects across the country, so I was trying to tell you that the resignation his emergence is having and all the congratulations is because of a season of goodwill and social capital built over the years.
Yeah, I noticed that are not Igbos. I will never accept it. If you take a look at most of the Hanese leaders in the past and present, Clinton wants to use this medium to wish the new President General of Anisi congratulations, successful tenure in office. He's watching from Ososo Road, Aba. Egonu good. The president knows what he's doing. This is a game for 2027 because of Igbo president. So when Igbo is saying we'll never be president, they will say good luck, Jonathan is from Igbo. Nigeria is a funny country. Chinonso Felix and I still remain engine or Juoyi representing Asa. Owungede. Did I get that, people? He said people are doing well. Let's free Mazen Namdekano. Good news, sweet. If you go to other countries, there, I don't know what you wanted to say there, isn't out, but inside waiting. I don't understand. Sorry. Also, Francis Namani, government should come up with proactive measures to tackling the prevailing hardship, hunger, insecurity in the land.
Some people, they used to say that they are not from Igbo, but because of the emergency of this man, Asutan Bata, they have known it very, very well that they are Igbos. Then I want to congratulate the former governor of Ebonyi State, Devomai is doing well. He is presenting us well as a minister of wars. If you come to Aba Road now, from Osisioma down to Flyover, you can see the work is going on a daily basis. I want to thank him. He has my vote anytime, any day. Let me give other chance to area too.
All right, back to Facebook. We are not talking about 2027 now. What we need now is to fix Nigeria for the betterment of all. At the appropriate time, we shall know how to cross the river. It's writing from.
Hello, good morning, and I'm gentleman in the studio.
Okay.
Okay, I cannot hear you people, but I know that you people can hear me. My name is Shekiwan. I'm calling from Ada. I want to talk about the chairman for River State. For 5 Southeast governors to agree that the President General must come from River State, I think there is a motive behind it. And if you look at all these 5 Southeast governors, it's only who's of them that is his last term. Others still have to contest in 2027. So I think these people have made President Bola Ahmed maybe. I think the best thing now, as it is now, after the Ribana, the Igbo people, it has been the office. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay. Voila. Hello?
Hello?
Good morning, sir. Quickly, please.
Hello?
Good morning. I can hear you. Quickly.
It's unfortunate that I'm not hearing you. I believe that you are hearing me from your own end.
Yes, please.
My name is Sunday. I am calling from Aba. I want to also thank God for the emergence of Igbo Anese president, especially coming from